Welcome to the Daily Intelligence Brief from IntelStor for the 4th of August, 2025. In today's top renewable energy news. In Australia, onshore wind energy costs rose about 8% in 2024 and another 6% in the first half of 2025. Rising costs are putting real pressure on the wind industry and undermining investor confidence. Developers of offshore wind projects are walking away, and even cheaper onshore wind farm projects using Chinese technology are under strain. Australia faces a shortage of workers with the skills to build and maintain wind farms, resulting in higher wages and recruitment costs. Wind developers say construction costs have become a real issue. In the first half of 2025, the U.S. added over 22 gigawatts of new power capacity, with solar and wind power comprising 96% of the total. This trend continued into mid-2025, with utility-scale solar leading the pack. Grid interconnection delays and supply chain bottlenecks have slowed some projects, even as developers race to meet rising demand. Congestion in key regions has led to curtailments, where excess renewable energy is wasted, prompting calls for federal investment in high-voltage lines. Renewable energy covered 55.2% of Spain's electricity production in July, up from an estimated 54.1% in June. This was driven by record monthly output from solar photovoltaic plants. Total renewable generation grew 4.1% from a year earlier to 13,872 gigawatt-hours. Solar PV generation rose 8.1% year-on-year and was a 25% share. Wind energy contributed 17.9%. Syria's Ministry of Energy is seeking developers for a wind power project with a capacity of between 100 and 200 megawatts. Interested developers and sponsors have been invited to submit pre-qualification applications by August 27. Qualified companies will be asked to submit offers for the design, construction, and operation of the wind farms under a build-own-operate scheme. The projects will be installed at one or two sites selected from 5 proposed locations and connected to the national grid. A handful of Senate Republicans are escalating their pressure on the U.S. administration to back off its efforts to strangle new solar and wind energy projects. They are warning that potential cancellations would make it harder to meet growing power demand. Fear among Republicans is that power demand failures will spark consumer scrutiny, which could have negative consequences for 2026 elections. They are now also withholding Treasury nominations, which the president needs to further his agenda over the recent moves announced by the Department of the Interior to curb solar and wind development projects on federal lands. You can learn more about all of IntelStor's market and sales intelligence offerings at www.intelstore.com and subscribe to our channel today.